Starting recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
And we're good. And I got the audio and it's catching. Okay, 3, 2, we are at the 9-second marker.
The marker.
Yeah, the marker.
The marker. The marker. What do you like? What is that like Boston? You're Bostonian?
Whoa. I think that would be the Boston accent.
Yeah, the marker.
The marker.
The
Get to the marker. And we are back. This is Adventures of the Black Nerds. Welcome.
Welcome.
Follow. If you're on Spotify, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you are wherever else, hit the follow notification button so you can see all the craziness that we do. I am Baron J67.
And I am T. Jones. What's going on, bro?
Bro, okay. So, quick note, that's probably not going to be quick. It's probably going to take a bunch of time. So, I didn't know how competitive I was. I always consider myself pretty lackadaisical.
Nah.
Guy. This is what, if I had to describe myself on paper, this is what I would tell people. Like, oh, he just goes with it.
Yeah.
I'm competitive as hell. So
I could have told you that.
Yeah. So I went to my doctor. My doctor was like, bro, you fat. And I was like, well, I know that. He was like, no, you don't. And I was like, okay. It made me feel good because he was like, dude, you're big. You're not going to be skinny. I'm sorry. Your frame just won't. You're never going to be skinny. So we're not even going to look at the chart. We're just going to bring your gut down. And I was like, oh.
That makes me feel happy.
Yeah, it made me feel good. I'll never forget. And once again, like I said, it's going to jump to a side story.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor and they were like, oh, what's your ideal weight? Because we got to get you down. And I threw my number out there, right? And then she gave me this like dead stare.
Hey,
like,
can I ask?
What?
What was your ideal weight?
Oh, so for me, I was like, oh man, if I can get to like 280, I'll be straight. Looking like a middle linebacker from hell. Yeah, I'll be all right.
280 ain't a bad number to think about. I mean, it's gonna take you some time.
That is red on the chart. That is bad. I'd have to be like 9 feet tall for that to be okay. I'd have to be an orc. I'd have to change classes, bro. I'd have to, bro. I'm telling you, I couldn't. I'd have to change my race.
I'm pretty sure.
Human measurements.
I'm pretty sure 280 isn't like nothing like that. Because think about it.
Medical charts, bro.
You're not that tall. You're not that tall from what you were in high school.
This is what I'm telling you. And this is why I'm saying yes.
But you were like 300 when we graduated school. And
that was bad then.
Is what's better, your weight now or 300?
Well, of course.
Okay, then.
In the grand, I'm not stupid. In the grand scheme of things, that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to explain to you her face because she thought I was going to say something magical like, 180, this and that. Like, I swear.
She thought she was going to laugh at your ass.
I think I was born 180.
Yeah.
Like, I was in middle school shopping for men's clothes, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, there was never a youth clothing. Yeah. It was husky to adult. Like, it went straight for, like, boom, boom.
Hey, you need big man draws.
Yeah, bro. Man draws. So, back to the point. So, I was like, you know what? Let me throw some money towards let me invest in myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and picked up this bad boy, this Fitbit.
Fitbit.
Now, what's funny is I actually invested in Fitbit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because I figured people was crazy enough to go and buy watches to track those. And I was like, I'm not going to buy one. I'm going to just invest in it.
Just invest in it.
Yeah, I think I got a couple shares.
They got ninjas with Fitbits.
Yeah, everybody got Fitbits.
Everybody got their Fitbit.
Yeah, everybody got a Fitbit. But then they took a tank. Their stocks dropped because they had a problem syncing with iPhones.
Yeah.
That was going on. And my mom,
do they have an app?
Yeah, the app is dope, but there was a problem, and that's what's going on in their stock drop.
I'm asking because, like, I've been looking into getting a smartwatch for my phone. I was wondering, like, do the app work with like smartwatches?
Mom, I'm recording. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Hey, Mama.
Mom.
She booty-eyed you.
I'm recording. Okay. But yes, so there's an app. I recommend it. Fitbit. Now, I am super competitive. So there's this thing called Weekend Warrior and Work Week Hustle. So you can compete with people. Now you can go and join random groups and all that crazy stuff, which those people make you feel like crap, like you don't do no type of walking. So that's why you find people around you nearby or people you work with. And there's a work group. And for example, for today, I walked 9,751 steps. Mm-hmm. That equated to 4.59 miles. I did that today.
Yeah.
I average around 8,000 steps a day. Mm-hmm. I get a good 4 miles a day. Now, I still be losing, and it be stressing me out.
Man, you about to? If you tell me you've been playing against your wife, you gonna always lose.
Well, I beat her one weekend.
Yeah, the one weekend. That's the only one you go get. That's
super early.
That's one.
bro, to beat. Okay, so my wife is a busybody, and
his wife is a Viking,
bro.
She is a Viking.
She is warrior class. If I had to put her in a class, I would say Elvish warrior class.
She is gutter. When the zombie apocalypse happened, I know where me and my family's going.
Bro, I think she carries like 2 knives on her.
She has to. She's legit a Viking, dog.
This is how bad it is, folks. I'm gonna give you a peek into my life. So when my dad is like, "Hey, B, I needed some tools. I'm gonna come by and borrow something," he doesn't ask me. He'll say, "Hey, ask Kylie if she has a so and so drill bit," and I'm like, "I don't. What drill bit?" He was like, "Just ask her if she." Just give me the phone. Put her on the phone.
Give her the phone.
Yeah. And she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I got the 5/8 drill bit." Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Kylie is legit.
Your dad. And I'm like, all right. It's bad. It's so strange. Yeah. Man, she has toolkits. Any tools in the house, they're hers.
Yeah. All right. So go.
But now Fitbit.
Yeah.
So try to compete with her and my coworkers. So my dumb self, I be looking stupid out there, rain, sleet, or snow, early in the morning, walking laps, sweating before work. Then up in the office acting like I'm comfortable, and I got sweat dripping down my face, trying to cool off. Like, you good, me?
Up there breathing like.
Okay. You angry? Nah, just oxygen. But basically, I recommend if anybody feels like a couch potato, and you feel like you need to get up and get active, go buy a Fitbit. It will instantly change your life because you'll realize how inactive you are. So you know me, I'm a nerd. I like to run experiments and shit like that. So my first day putting it on, I did everything normal. Nigga, when I tell you for 24 hours, I would do like 1,200 steps. Do you know that is nothing?
That's nothing.
That means I wake up, roll to the bathroom, shower. I don't even stand up. Roll out, and then roll to the toilet. Use the toilet, and then roll to my closet. The whole time I'm clearly not walking.
Of course not.
And then I walk to the kitchen, and then I walk back, and then I walk to the car. Then I walk from my car to my desk, and I walk from the desk to the coffee room.
Yeah.
Coffee room to go talk to somebody, and then I walk back to my desk, then I walk to the car, then I walk home, or walk to the car, and then I'll walk in the house, and then I'm sitting right here in front of the camera. That had to be my life for a good long time.
Yeah.
So now it's drastically changed, and I'm on a new path, and it's a trip.
I respect it.
Yeah. We even, on weekends, we go walk the mall. People know us as the family who walks the mall.
You walk the mall?
Bro, I try to get in 15,000 steps.
No, you should go to what's the name?
Go where?
Rubidor Mountain.
Why? What?
Just go do it.
There's no AC.
It's starting to cool down now. It's still hot, but It's gonna start cooling down.
I would have been cool with that if you could park on the street, but now you got to walk a little mountain.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. You got to walk a little mountain to get to the big mountain.
To the big mountain. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, nah, I'm good because at that point I'm like, ooh, exercise. Ooh, done.
Done.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Oh, man,
I've been meaning to get back out there. I've been meaning to take the dog up there, see how that go.
You ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah, I want to.
That's excessive.
No, it's not. Early in the morning, before the sun is even up. What you mean?
Hey, so you're right. That's still hot.
The sun will be peaking. No.
Oh no, sunshine.
Nah, but that's cool, man. I'm glad that you were making that change. I need to stop BSing and make the change myself. Mine's is more my eating habit because I eat horribly and I don't eat a lot. I don't eat like a lot of bad stuff. I eat a little bit of food like once or twice a day, which is kind of bad. So like I'm sitting here eating and then like I'll like 2 days out the week I'll stop and get food from somewhere, and that'll be the only thing I'll eat for the day because I'll go to work, do work, come home at night, wake up in the morning, chill, then go back to work or on my way to work get something to eat again. That's how my eating schedule works. My wife has been trying to change that, so it's cool that you started that process. And I'm telling you, got the right person in your corner because your wife ain't gonna steer you wrong. She eat this lettuce wrap.
So let me tell you how real this is. I walk so much at work that they got a candy jar up front. So I walked 3 laps, which was about 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah.
At the site, the way the building is set up.
Okay.
And I walk in and they got a candy jar and I went to grab one and I opened it and I was about to put it in my mouth and one of the elders, she was like, no. I was like, what? She snatched the candy out of my hand, threw it away, and then went off on me. Was like, you just walked 3 laps. I just watched you walk. You was out there sweating and you gonna come in here and the first thing you gonna grab is candy? No. And I was like,
okay.
Yes, ma'am. I said, yes, ma'am.
Walk right back to that desk.
Yeah, I went back to my desk.
That's crazy. Well, like I said, man, I'm glad you're making a change. Speaking of changes,
yes, sir. Segue.
PS4 has finally started their cross-play beta. So that was like a day ago they started that. So now I think the only game it's working for is Fortnite. But people are pushing for it to work for more games. More AAA title games. So we've talked about this one time already, and we're going to address it now that they've actually started doing it, like our thoughts on it. Before we started the podcast, we were actually talking about it, and I'm okay with it to an extent. I'm okay with it. It depends on the game, because like we were talking about with once you start with PS4 cross-playing with PC gamers. This is just Fortnite, PC gamers and Xbox gamers. But if it was just Xbox and PS4 cross-playing with each other on AAA titles, that's fair. But once you start putting PC in the mix, PC is a whole different race, man. That's a scary thing to do because the advantage will always go to a PC gamer.
Hands down. Yeah.
So PC gamers can not only upgrade hardware, peripherals, etc. PS4 and Xbox gamers, pretty much the only thing we can upgrade is storage space. That's it. And a SCUF controller. And that's it. It don't get no more difficult than that. So, how do you feel about the PS4 being cross-played, and what do you think about it being cross-played with other AAA title games, i.e. Red Dead, which is about to come out? I'm excited for that.
We can talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I guess I'm an old head traditionalist in the sense that you start crossing a thin line. I'm all for the okay, I get it, crossplay. That's what everybody wants, but it's good for the consumer. Crossplay is a consumer friendly idea.
Yeah, because remember I said the culture won.
The culture won on this, but you gotta. People think they want something until they get it. You know what I mean? Everybody want to live on Mars.
Destiny fans out there, you fickle fans.
Yeah, we could get on that in a sec too. I'm trying to keep this tight.
Mm-hmm.
So, my biggest fear is it's gonna be so played out that it's gonna lead back to dedicated servers. So it's gonna go full circle, and you'll see it. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have everybody wanting crossplay. Then all of a sudden, a month into it, when you realize you can't finish out your season and get all the items that are for season 6 on Fortnite because you got some kid with a mouse and a $600 monitor and a $2,500 rig smoking you every 5 seconds, so you can't. Then what happened?
But I think you can turn the feature off. So keep that in mind too.
No, I got you. But this is. How many people do you know that play Fortnite go in and fix features? I'm thinking of the general kid. I'm not talking about the hardcore gamer. I'm talking about the mass, the one that just bought an Xbox just for Fortnite because everybody at their school is playing it. The majority. Okay. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? You're going to have all of a sudden dedicated servers. Mm-hmm. And then it's going to lead back to everybody wanting to only play people who run everything like them. It's too much variation. It feels like consoles are doing their best to become PC, and we've had this. I think we've had this talk.
We had.
Okay, my fear is consoles are created, at least in my opinion, to keep things simple, level, and accessible to the masses. The reason I haven't dove fully into PC is because of cost and the forever upgrading of technology.
Yeah.
So I feel like the day I jump into PC all the way, it's going to be me picking up a rig that I feel I can lean on for 5 years.
I'm going to tell you the reason why I haven't fully, and I started the year off with doing that, is because I don't have a lot of PC friends. So, like, PC gaming it's very niche because you have to have friends to play most of your games. So, like, if you got a bunch of people, imagine if all the people we play with on PlayStation, Xbox, had PC games too. You see what I'm saying? Or had PC to play video games. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. That was just my point.
Well, let me jumping on that. The way I solved that problem was through streaming. Because I stream the type of games I'm going to play on PC or console or handheld. You know me. I'm very specific to what I'm going to play. So what happened was I found people who like the type of games I like. Mm-hmm. So I started adding them on Steam, and anytime they load up, and I get a notification in the corner, and I'm like, oh, they're playing a game I play, Naruto Ultimate Shinobi Striker.
Yeah.
Oh, Battlefield, whatever. Oh, whatever. That's the best way in our. So I would say Reddit, Discord, streaming, because but guess what? That, like you said, that's all niche.
Yeah,
that's literally diving into that world.
Exactly.
To play that game, and people tend to not vary too much. If they're playing hardcore RPGs, they're rare.
You're not going to really find a lot of variety.
Yeah,
gamers out there like that. They play what they play, and that's what they play.
Yeah.
So,
especially in that streaming Discord world, it's a whole different animal.
But back to the crossplay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, because me, I go off topic hardcore.
Mm-hmm, we both do. I think I started that one. My bad.
Now the thing with this crossplay, I'm excited for it because first off, the community got what they wanted. I love when the people get what they want. I'm all for that. But at the same time, where do you draw the line? Are you going to have servers where they're like, hey, just give you a heads up, keyboards are here? Because now I'm kind of segueing into Xbox announcing default keyboard and mouse support. Because now, they have different ways you can do it, but now it's set up to where they're talking about doing it to where it's gonna be default, where you could just plug in your keyboard and mouse and go. Now, but somebody on Twitter was talking to one of the devs, and I can't believe I forgot his name, and I'll try to put it in the comments. He was like, they would be separate servers. Like, hey, this server is gonna be there's keyboards in here. You gotta have, because the fact that somebody with a keyboard and a mouse can sit here and shoot my ankle when I'm behind a wall versus somebody with a controller and you only got so much range of motion. Like it's completely, you're dealing with two different animals.
Yeah.
And you instantly change the whole game.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I say specific game. See, when I look at like battle royale games are so you die, start over again.
Mm-hmm.
You die, start over again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at it as, and to be honest, we've always had the cross-play, conversation, but it didn't really, like, this shit need to happen until Fortnite came out and until Xbox did it with Fortnite, with PC gamers on Fortnite. So people really want cross-play because it's just more people playing it. You got 200,000 people now playing one game, right, at any given time of the day, right? 200,000 people play in this game. And 200,000 people is based off of the views I see. So we're just going to use that number. That's not the specific number. But 200,000 people watching this game, right? Or playing this game. You get Xbox people, PlayStation people, PC people, all playing this one game. That means they all have the opportunity and the chance to meet up with each other. It's just faster games, more games, slower queuing times, this, that, and the third. You get all of that. 100%. Fortnite, this is why I said specifically certain games. With Fortnite, I'm not stressing that because I don't look at Fortnite as like until you start talking about Fortnite tournaments and things like that, they're going to have to regulate that because this is why they have like, okay, they got Fortnite tournament PS4 or Fortnite tournament it's just Fortnite. Then you got Fortnite Tournament Xbox. That's specifically saying you need a controller to play this, or you can play with whatever you want to play with, whatever, because we all know keyboard and mouse reigns supreme. We've all seen it, how it happened. We're only talking about Fortnite now. But think about all of the keyboard and mouse players that jump into Rainbow Six Siege. You see what I'm saying? And play against these people who using
the bullet mechanics are that real.
Exactly.
Like,
so
that, like, I can kill you. I can't hit your whole body, but your leg is poking out through the doorway and behind the shield. Pow!
But I'm gonna tell you one streamer that every time I see him playing, right? And I didn't start watching him until we started playing PUBG. The dude's name is Shroud. I'm pretty sure you know who he is. A lot of people know him. He was a professional CSGO player, and now he just streams. But he plays battle royale games, shooter games, stuff like that. The dude is nice on PC, right? And the dude is nice with the sticks too. He's nice with these with the PlayStation 4 controller. So I look at that and I be like, man, like, yo, is that just a talent, like a God-given talent? Or is it just because it looked like he playing with a mouse and keyboard? Like the dude is just making shots that I would never. And the reason why I bring him up is because the when the beta was out for the PlayStation 4 for Call of Duty Blackout, he was playing it, and the dude looked like he was using mouse and keyboard, but he was not. He's just a natural beast because the beta came out in increments. It came out Xbox first, and then it was only like 4 days for Xbox. Then it was like a week or 7 days for PlayStation 4, and then it was like another 4 days for PC or whatever. The dude was nasty. So I look at that and I be like, man, is it really a difference? But then I turn around and look at games like Destiny, and I look at Fortnite. Even Fortnite, you seen like the fastest builder on console? He's just as fast as any one of your favorite. So it's like, is this? I question myself: is the skill gap really that far apart?
Now let me say this: hard work and time will always beat out somebody with skill who's being lazy. I butchered the quote, but these dudes work hard.
Yeah,
they live The people you're talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like a Reno 911.
Right?
Like, huh? But I got you though. I got you.
They live that.
Yeah.
So those are outliers.
Yeah.
Those are dudes who could probably beat us with their feet. You know what I mean? Like the dude, them type of dudes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the run of the mill. Run of the mill getting, plain and simple. We know on average, somebody with a mouse and keyboard and a whatever refresh rate monitor and a 220 GTX water cooled 30 fans i20 blah 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 is gonna wreck you and your little Xbox One S and your scuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Period.
I just get the question. I get to question it. I really do get to questioning it because I expect it to whoop ass when it comes to controller because it's all I do. But when PC God number 144597 jumps on console sticks and he destroying me, what am I to say? Am I just whack? I know I ain't just whack. What's going on here?
And I'm not gonna disregard individual skill. I am not, because that'd be ignorant of me. But one thing I will say is we know that, okay, if it didn't matter, why would they come out with different tiers for each console? Why would there be a PS4 Pro? Why would there be a regular PS4? Why would there be an Xbox One X, Xbox S? Do you know what I mean? And they say it's visual. I know it's visual, but guess what? If visuals didn't matter, everybody be running potato mode, getting super KD.
It's funny though, because like a lot of people will dumb down their graphics.
Like if I was playing Quake, I would dumb that
to make a difference. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And
even
you can that see that argument can go different ways, especially when you say that, because there's a lot of people that may have the PS4 Pro or whatever, but don't utilize it, or have the Xbox One S but don't utilize it the way they're supposed to, or don't even have the TV to utilize what they have. You see what I'm saying? Whereas, PC gamers, the sky's the limit with them. You see what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong.
Now, knowing that, going off of what you just said, knowing that with PC, sky's the limit. As much money as you get your system, the more realistic your game will become. Like, you get all of a sudden got God rays on Fortnite.
Yeah, but then see, like I said, this is why you can go down the hole, because a lot of these games have their PC could run 3,000 frames per second, but this game may be capped at this
60.
You see what I'm saying? Or is that? But that's not even really the outlier here, because naturally 9 times out of 10, or let's just say 8 times out of 10, a PC gamer runs into a console gamer, he gonna destroy him. Because I can show you plenty of examples when it comes to multiple different games, not just Destiny, because I play Destiny 24/7. I can show you with Rainbow Six. I can show you with PUBG. PUBG naturally is a PC game. You see, so when they're creating these games that are PC games, say something.
Hello?
Oh, okay, I thought you cut out. But when they're creating these games, these PC games, or they're like, okay, for example, look at. We were just talking about you getting a Switch. We'll get into that in a minute, right? You just said Warframe may be coming to your Switch, right?
Yes.
Warframe is a PC game.
Yes.
And it's going to your Switch. Yes. You're not going to be able to max out on the graphics and all of that shit with the 100%. Switch. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. With me, the only thing that gets to me is the skill gap between mouse and keyboard and controller. Because I don't care how your game look or whatever, if I'm maxing out my Xbox, whatever, for the 60 frames that this may get, the game may be only not at 4K. You probably just upscaling your shit just because you can, because you hot shit with the big PC. Excuse me. So But and then and then it's Fortnite we're talking about. It's fucking Fortnite. Excuse my language. It's Fortnite. So Fortnite is continuous. Yeah. So a lot of people are going to do it anyway. And then when people die, it's just, oh yeah, let's start another one.
With battle royale games, like you said in the beginning, wrapping it full circle because we really can't go off the page on this.
Yeah.
One. But back to just all around battle royale games where the whole point is.
Yeah, you got to kill. Oh, you died. Okay, try again.
It works perfect.
You get unlimited quarters.
Yeah, thank you. Crossplay, no problems. Now, it will be a problem when it comes to competitive, like you said. So, all in all, I like the idea. I just wonder, where does it stop?
Man, I don't know. I remember you saying one time, about, even the lifestyle or the community when it comes to, like, the games. Like, with PC games being PC games and, now that mentality is being brought over to console. That was that was a conversation we had, and we were not torn on it, but because I understand where you were coming from, and I think you understood where I was coming from when we had it, and we don't really got to get into it too much, but even that thought process of the games being that way, some people like yourself may not be too into that because now developers can go about it in this slower pace way. Now, the perfect game to talk about, which this is kind of a segue, is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
The reason why I say that is because they had a hell of a run with Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm talking a hell of a run with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Still, it's been consistently one of the top 10 sold games.
It has to be.
That game still runs for anywhere from $45 to $60.
So imagine Grand Theft Auto 5 hit 2 generations of console gaming.
Yes,
started off on
360.
PS3, 360, and jumped immediately into the brand new PS4 and Xbox One. And it literally was the headline game.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Can we acknowledge that this game will run through a whole cycle?
Yes.
This will be the first, and once again, this kind of goes back into what I was talking about with like PC games culture and style.
Yeah.
Console. When have you ever had one game? Fortnite is the next one. PUBG.
Fortnite is it.
These games are going through a whole.
And Fortnite is still early access.
Thank you. And don't even get me started on that. I'm not going down that road today.
It's still that's what amazes me. They're in like season 6 billion.
How do you have microtransactions for a beta game? Period.
You know what? But with Fortnite, with them, I think Fortnite gets a pass from a lot of people because it feels complete to them. It's titled as early access, but a lot of people don't look at it as early access because of all of the updates. They could literally leave that game alone and just continue to do what they're doing make the adjustments that they need to make. And when I say leave it alone, I mean keep the early access title, keep the style of the way they roll out their seasons and shit. Because now you got other games copying the whole season thing, i.e. Destiny.
Yeah,
Destiny has seasons. Call of Duty will have seasons in it.
Oh yeah, that's something that we didn't even talk about is how that rolled over from PC culture. The whole early access gig.
Mm-hmm.
How did that become okay with console? Like people, I got sucked into it with Ark, PUBG, and
I think with
now let me tell you this, and people, I want everybody to go check this out, and I'm gonna make sure Travis puts this link in the description.
Yeah.
Jimquisition. I don't like shouting out shows, but Jimquisition, he did an amazing video on why video games at nowadays price point should be free because of the culture and the way things are going with microtransactions.
Yeah.
Destiny would have.
We did talk about this on here.
Oh, we did.
We did talk about this on here.
I'll make sure to send you the link for the video.
Yeah,
because it makes it's more and more becoming true. The fact that you can go to Best GameStop right now, and I want to say, well, not right now, but last week, Destiny 2 base was like $10 brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that tell you? If you gave it out for free, you'd have more players and more people would buy the DLC.
I'm gonna tell you to use a different example.
Well, Fortnite.
I'm gonna tell you. The reason why I'm gonna tell you to use a different example, because I get what you're saying. With Destiny, I wouldn't use that example because a lot of people left that game and a lot of people didn't play that game because of the state where the game was at itself. Now, Fortnite, think of Fortnite. Fortnite when double pump and triple pump, quadruple pump, quintuple pump, when that was a thing, when that was a thing, people were still playing Fortnite. They were annoyed by it. People hated it. But nobody was ever saying, I'm done playing Fortnite because of the triple pump, the double pump. Whereas with Destiny, people literally said, I'm not playing this game no more. I don't want to play it because of the game itself. So I get what you're saying. That's the only reason why I said to use a different example.
I'm going to stick with my example because that wouldn't have been the problem if they would have mirrored the Fortnite model.
No, it wouldn't.
Promise.
You're talking...
Fortnite's proven that. Imagine if everything about Destiny 2 outside of the DLCs that came out, the last 3? Or has it been 2?
This is the third one, yeah.
Okay, so the last 3 DLCs. Outside of the last 3 DLCs, imagine how many more people would be on Destiny. Look, they gave it out with Humble Bundle. Yeah. I wonder how their numbers spiked by giving it out in a server.
They gave it out a month before Forsaken came out.
Yeah.
It became free the month Forsaken came out. So now, think about what you're saying because
yes.
Forsaken came out at a $40 price point for just Forsaken.
Yes.
But then you turned around and said, oh, okay, cool. You don't have the other DLCs? $60 for the other DLCs plus Forsaken. Oh, okay, cool. You just want Forsaken in the annual pass? $89.99 for this. Oh, cool. Bang. You want the whole package? $99.99. So they gave it out at the opportune time because you couldn't get anything. You couldn't with Fortnite. Imagine if Fortnite, like for example, Fortnite's free. My whole thing just broke. My whole thing just broke. But with Fortnite, with Fortnite being free, the only thing people pay for obviously is V-Bucks. When they use the V-Bucks to buy the season pass. They use the V-Bucks to buy the skins and all of that stuff. Fortnite hasn't hit that stage yet where people are so fed up with the state of the game that they won't play it. Fortnite has never hit that state yet. Grand Theft Auto, any Grand Theft Auto has never hit the state that Destiny has hit.
You're right. In comparison to Destiny, yes. Now look.
Go ahead.
The point is, let's take it all the way back. Because what people ignore is that all that Fortnite and all these popular games of service games, all they're doing is following the damn mobile gaming model.
That's
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. That's all it is. It's Candy Crush on console, shooter version.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get this, but I know I can't play it in time. Season ends. And I'm gonna
just buy it.
I want the John Wick outfit.
Yeah.
Let me buy it. You know what I mean? So knowing that, I believe that if all console, because if that's the route that this is where it all seems to be leading to. Our most successful games are games.
Are what?
Our most successful games that are currently running that are top 10 sold games month in, month out. Either it's going to be a Bethesda game, Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto 5, which people still buying shark cards. You see them all day up in GameStop buying shark cards.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny's picking up. Destiny's always in rotation. Even at its worst, people are still playing it.
Yeah, but not on the level of those games.
No, not on the level. But what I'm saying is...
That's why I say, using Destiny as that example is bad because just started picking up.
What I'm telling you is Destiny would have fixed its problems by making it...
Hell no. I can't believe you can't say that after. No, it would not. I'm telling you, it would not.
Listen, you're not listening.
I'm listening to you.
Listen, Linda. I'm telling you, they would not had a biggest fall off as they did if it was a free game and not a $60 game.
That's not true, dog.
What you need to understand is people love free, and when we prove it, I used to work around a bunch of rich folks all day selling insurance and other type of crap.
But you're talking okay. So if
they free pen, they were damn near in line. Rich people, people who could afford to get custom pens. These are old. You don't want look at Fortnite,
bro. Destiny 2 broke records, and it still don't do no numbers compared to no other game out there. So what I'm saying is, people still bought the game. Okay. People bought the game.
Let's take it back one step and answer me this: if it was free, would more people play?
No. No, it would not. If it was free now with Forsaken, yes, people would still play because it just picked up.
If the base game of Destiny was free, would more people play?
All right, okay. Now, are you talking free when it first came out? Yes. Free after the 2 DLCs? No. That's what I'm saying. You said the 2 DLCs.
Oh, no. I'm telling you, without any DLC. That's why I said you weren't listening. I said without any DLC purchases. Without any DLC, all that you got to pay for. Base game, free at release, it would have did way better.
You didn't say all that. You didn't say at release. And you didn't say release because when you brought that up, when you brought up Destiny 2 and compared it to Fortnite, you didn't say at release. That's different. Any game at release for free, everybody buying it.
And guess what? And that's why I said the fall off wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah, that was the point I disagreed with. The fall off I think would have been the same because there's nothing keeping me here. I got it for free. What's the point of me staying? I can walk I think a lot more people would have walked away if it was free because it was free. I had nothing invested in the game.
Let me tell you this, and
that was our point we were talking about. It wasn't talking about the other stuff.
But this is why I said you would have to follow the model. Okay. Remember all the microtransaction issues that popped up with Destiny early on?
What microtransaction?
Why is this emote only unlockable through buying Glimmer? Or what was that? What is that? Star Silver? Do you know?
There was only one that you had to buy, and that was Warmind that just came out. There was never any war. The only issue they had with microtransaction stuff was the issue when they capped the amount of experience you were getting because when you played, you weren't getting the same amount of experience you got once you hit 50. That was the only thing. So microtransactions, I don't think, in my eyes, was never a problem with Destiny. Because Destiny never had any microtransaction problem in my eyes, because you were still able to get. I proved that on here. I had damn near everything just from playing the game.
Yep.
When it first came out. But I just don't. With the motto of being free, right? Don't get me wrong. I totally get it, and I have agreed with that since day one, because we talk about how much money these companies make on the back end. So from DLCs, from microtransactions, the example we used when we first had this conversation was Star Wars, because look how much money Star Wars made, and people were pissed off because I had to pay $200. Damn near, you have to average paying $200 to get the final character in the game that everybody wants to play with. You see what I'm saying? So that's bad. Like, nobody plays that game no more.
Yeah, or a small number, because I don't know.
Shit, I can't tell you the last time I thought about Star Wars Battlefront 2. So.
Jumps on it.
So
the point
with games being free, totally understandable. I feel like all games should be free because of the money. Look at Grand Theft Auto. Look how much money Grand Theft Auto 5 made,
bro.
How much money Grand Theft Auto 5 made.
But you know what else though? Not only did they have more content in terms of story and things to do. When I say story, I'm talking about missions.
Yeah.
And heist. But they gave you cosmetics. People love cosmetics. It is crazy to me how much people love cosmetics. Because that's the only thing that's keeping Fortnite going. The instant repetitive gameplay and skins. Instant repetitive gameplay and skins.
Every day it's a new skin. Every day is some new skin out there.
And then you see they start tying into cell phones. Samsung has an exclusive skin where you look like you're wearing the Galaxy on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they even hack. You seen the Pikachu hat?
Oh damn!
Yeah, they got a Pikachu hat. You can hack Pikachu as a skin of your character on Fortnite. So, yes, those is
now. So now, in saying that, imagine if Destiny 2, and I'm putting a lot of walls, and I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm just trying to make the point because I think Destiny's failure is in its price points.
See, nah, man.
And let me tell you why. Destiny. Okay, tell me about what's going on new. We're on Destiny 2. Tell me what's
going on. So I'm a
raid.
So they got the new raid. They dropped starting from the beginning. In Destiny 2, they have the Forsaken missions. Obviously, that's the storyline between Cade's death and you avenging his death, right? Won't go into more details. Just you avenging Cade's death. We all knew that's what the whole thing was from the trailers, whatever. After you beat him, or after you avenge his death, they also have lore inside the game now. So the things everybody been complaining about since Destiny 1 is in the game now. You can read the lore inside the game. The lore is also spread so far inside the game that there's always something new that you're learning, right? They also came out with the new mode, Gambit mode, which is a PvEVP game mode where you fight against enemies, bank moats, you kill a boss, first person to kill a boss wins. They dropped more PvP stuff. Iron Banner just came out this week or last week. It's gone now. They dropped the raid. This is the biggest raid Destiny has ever seen since Destiny 1. They've been dropping new content every week since Destiny 2 Forsaken had released. And when I say new content, I'm talking new lore, new missions, new exotic quests, things like that. They think the game only been out for 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's only been out for 3 weeks, and so far it's been something new every week to the end game. And based off of what we see, it's not stopping no time soon. Based off of our triumphs, they actually added triumphs inside the game now. They actually added
from like the books from
So the books now, and what the books are is like specific. They're like trophies or achievements inside the game that give you points that shows you your point score of how much things you've unlocked inside the game and how much things you've done, specific things you've done or items you have acquired on each character, things like that. They added collections, which is something that people has been accessing since Destiny 1. They added this whole collection system where you can go back and get year 1 weapons. Still some issues with that, but as of right now, what they've given me, let me speak for me, it's been dope so far because I can go back and I can always have access to a gun that I had achieved, I think, post Warmind and the beginning of Forsaken. So in between that, if you had the gun and you dismantled the gun, it's in your collection. So you can always go back and get it. Like I said, there's still some issues. I won't get into it. The issues that I have with that. What else they have? They just dropped new maps. Put it like this. After people beat the raid, after the first team cleared the raid, which it took them like 19 hours to do, they cleared the raid and that unlocked a new strike and new missions for everybody in the world of Destiny. So everybody was able to go play this new strike. It's called the Corrupted. And then that unlocked a new story mode. And then after unlocking that new story mode, every Tuesday upon reset, there's a new story mode that pops up that you do. The leveling system is all different now. Well, it's kind of the same, but it's a lot less forgiving. So the grind factor's back there. So there's a lot of stuff in Destiny 2 right now. Other than the fact that some people, it's still a lot of things. It's a lot of lore stuff that people are still trying to find. It's a lot of exotics. Exotics are way harder to get now, so now it's actually exciting to get an exotic. Random rolls, obviously, that's everybody's key point, is back. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff in Destiny 2 right now.
Now, all in all, are you happy with the state of Destiny 2?
Right now, yes, I'm happy with it. I'm like 9.5 out of 10 happy with it.
What would make it a 10 out of 10? What do you feel it's missing?
If they would leave exotics alone. Exotics are supposed to be powerful. Exotics are supposed to wreck. Stop listening to these fucking YouTubers and whatever complaining about exotics. If they would fix certain things in the collections, specifically, I said I wouldn't get into it, but let me get into it. Specifically, this is what threw me off. Random roles are in the game, but they have created, which are roles that they specifically pinpoint as god rolls for certain weapons. So you can get, so put it like this. You can't retrieve from your collection any forsaken weapons that you've received because of the random roll possibility from it. So, and I get that because that gives people the option to reroll weapons.
Yeah, just constantly.
But they have in the game curated roles, which are roles that they specifically say this is the god roll for this gun, right? In the game. But if I get that weapon, I feel like, or if I get that weapon, this is the role you gave to me. So why couldn't you have given all guns a specific role? That way, if I got it, say I got this gun and it wasn't the role I wanted, right? And I dismantled it, I can always go back and get it.
So a standard role for...
Yeah, like a standard role for all these weapons, or the role that you get is the created role. So that's the role that's the weapon you would always take out when you go to withdraw that weapon. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can only go back and get pre-Forsaken weapons, pre-Forsaken gear out of the collections. I don't like that because I'm playing. First of all, Destiny has always pushed away older weapons. They want you to use the new stuff. They don't want you to use the old stuff. Okay, now you give me the option to keep my old stuff, but I like your new stuff. So when I don't get the role I want, if I dismantle it, I can't pull it back out. Like I can't revisit the weapon. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. Things like that. Yeah, maybe the meta. Maybe you put out an update, the meta changes. So that's the issue that I'm having with that. Apart from leaving exotics alone, like I said, exotics are supposed to be overpowered. They're exotics.
Either you make them give harder, up, make them, yeah.
You give up a specific slot to put this exotic here. I don't care what the world is saying. The exotic is supposed to kill me every time somebody shoot it at me, right? So they're always talking about doing something, nerfing stuff. Leave that alone. That collections and the repetitiveness is still in the game sometimes. When you play strikes, I'm still running into the same strikes. That should have been addressed in D1. Stop. It should be like a checklist every time I go into the strike playlist. Play this strike, boom, that's checked off if I stay in there. Because you're rewarding me for staying in the playlist. Don't punish me by giving me the same strike over and over again.
I'm honestly shocked they haven't went to a dungeon crawling scenario when it comes to strikes, where it just randomly generates different, whether it's Vex. Okay, you're gonna fight Vex.
They do. It's in it, but sometimes I don't want to play. It's the same mechanics. So now I may be running against Vex, but I still gotta go. I gotta go open this gate by standing on these three players. But instead of me playing against Vex, it may be Fallen this time, or maybe Vex, or maybe Scorn.
So they need more strike modes.
Yeah, they need to have like a checklist. If I play this strike first, I don't play this strike until I leave the playlist again and come back, and then I have a chance. Everything starts over again. If I stay in the playlist, because that's what they wanted us to do. If we stay in the playlist, the amount of rewards and the amount of experience we get doubles, or we get a boost, we get a multiplier to it. Cool. You're rewarding me for staying in the playlist and not backing out, not leaving. So I constantly have a 3-man crew going through these strikes. Boom. That's perfect. But don't stop giving me the same strikes. Like, that's just annoying at this point, because now I'm just running through the same strike, not really caring. I find myself literally running and dying because I don't care. There's strikes I don't even kill an enemy. I just run through. I got like 2 kills at the end of the strike because I'm tired of doing this stupid strike over and over again. So those 3 things, you fix those for me. Destiny is 10 out of 10. Destiny Forsaken is 10 out of 10 because it's just so much. Put it like this: I've been playing the game for 3 weeks, and I haven't even finished the game yet. I haven't even got to the last city on 2 characters yet. I just got to the last city on 1 character, and I haven't done the raid yet. I haven't done all that, none of that stuff. So
that's rare for you.
Exactly.
And I honestly, I'm at a point now where I have. Oh, the Carter 5 is out. Carter 5 is
Carter 5.
Carter 5 is out.
Of course.
It'd have been out by the time you hear this.
Mm-hmm.
But I really did just get a text message from the phone. But my thing is, I want people to enjoy what they're doing. I play plenty of games that people don't like.
Yeah.
I play plenty of games that people take dumps on.
But why is that though? Because you're the true definition of a variety streamer.
Oh yeah.
Every week you're playing multiple games.
Yeah.
And to me that's dope. As like a nerd, as somebody in this space, it's something new. Cause I don't find it's rare that I jump on and watch, like, as of these past 3 weeks, I've been watching a lot of Destiny streamers. But before that, I was watching weird games that I've never seen. Like, I've been watching a whole bunch of other like survival games, and I've been watching people play Rust and League of Legends and stuff like that. And these games, I mean, they're weird to me because I've never played them. They're not weird games, but like, because I'm a shooter fighter game, thing. But as trying to be a variety streamer, and this is why I like variety streaming, is because it's something new every day. Some new game out there that it may be your favorite game and you've never played it.
Yep.
That's why variety streaming is dope. So
let me tell you before we jump on, because I want to spend these last few minutes because we're almost at time.
Okay. Oh, we are. Dang, man.
I want to quickly say the reason I'm a variety streamer is because a big fear of mine, which it almost kind of happened, is I don't want to be known for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because your fan base will come only because you're playing one game. And the moment you play something else, your viewership will tank. But then again, I stopped doing things for viewership because your life gets stressful. Yeah. I hit that road, I hit that wall. Everything for me got better once I started variety streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I was playing one specific game for a while, and it was not because I was trying to get viewers. I just was enjoying the game, and it was for such a long time that I had a following around that game. And then because you know me, I have no problem. I got plenty of unfinished games.
Yes, he does.
Unfinished game graveyard. I have no problem away from the game. It's just because there's so many to play. But that's why I like to be a variety streamer, because I like to have the variety, and I want you to know that any given day I'm playing just Gaia 5, Wasteland 2, 2K15, whatever. Like,
one day y'all gonna jump on, he gonna be playing 2K.
Oh, bro, best believe like that life is coming.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying it for my Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
Talk about your Switch.
Yes.
Before we get off, talk about your Switch.
Okay, so they had a sale on eBay. It was 15% off of anything on eBay, I think distributed by eBay, or something along those lines. And Nintendo Direct had refurbished Switches for $275, so I ended up using the 15% off, and I got it for $257.
Yeah.
So I got a Nintendo Switch 257 with a warranty, and I'm about to play the living hell out because I don't know what I'm gonna get though. Part of me wants to get FIFA or 2K just so I can be playing.
I'm gonna tell you not to get those games off the rip. I think you should get a game that you're actually gonna play for a minute. Get you something.
I play the hell out of 2K and FIFA.
Yeah, you do, but it ain't that long.
Yeah, all right.
So play. I think you should get like something. Get something you haven't played.
I'll probably get that Zelda game,
Breath of the Wild or Breath of Wild or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up the Zelda game. Now, real quick. Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna be
105, and I'm not ready for that. I'm really not.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't think it's gonna be 105 on regular PlayStation 4. I think it's gonna be that on PS4 for the extras,
the 4K shit,
4K stuff.
Yeah,
because those packages are heavy.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think it's going to be 105 day one because they're not dropping online. They're going to do online just like how they did Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep. So I'm not prepared because I haven't cleaned my PlayStations and my hard drive is full. I would have to buy a whole new hard drive. I would literally have to buy a whole new hard drive for that because I'm just not ready. Like I'm not.
Don't
ready.
PS4s have external hard drive support now?
You can, yes, but my external hard drive that I got now, I'm not ready.
Formatted. Yeah, I got you.
I'm just not ready. Like
well,
I've been. Go ahead.
Cool thing is you ain't got to worry about it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm picking it up on Xbox, and it does download it downloads automatic.
Yeah.
And it'll download right away.
Well, that's what we were getting it. I'm getting it on Xbox because that's where you at, and that's where everybody else is getting it. So I'll be playing that. But I just not. Oh yeah, why am I talking about PlayStation? Oh, I'm ready for the Xbox. I got mad space on there.
Yeah,
I got mad space on my DVD player. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna make so many videos about this game because of all the nuances within the game. Like I've been listening to a lot of people talk about.
Did you hear you're gonna be able to turn off your hub?
Turn off the what?
Your hub.
Yes,
you're going to be able to turn off your hub and literally run around. Oh, imagine play because a lot of people play hide and seek in video games with hub off. So imagine going to like a town like, hey, we play hide and go seek in here. Turn your hub off and I would just kick back.
Bro, I'm super excited for this. I don't even care about the online because I didn't care much for Grand Theft Auto Online.
The only reason why I care about the online for Red Dead Redemption is because of the Wild Wild West shit. The horseback riding, lever action, ass whoopings I'm gonna be giving out to you.
Remember, I like the way it started off with the death matches. That you're right. You'd be sitting there, then you'd do the what was it?
Just start running.
Everybody, yeah. Oh,
yeah, that shit was dope, man. I can't wait for that game. I really can't wait for that game. Because
remember the zombie mode?
I didn't play that DLC.
I actually did.
I didn't because I was so hardcore into the zombies on Call of Duty. It was just so hard for me to play any of it. Because zombies on Call of Duty was the best to me because it was a natural horde mode game. Yeah. That's how it started off, as a natural horde mode. Like literally, you got to make it to round 64 and you got to have the right guns. You got to pack a punch your guns. You got to have all the boosts and shit. And then if you're the last one, you got to know the route to take to line up all the zombies. And I couldn't play any other zombie game, but the game itself, Red Dead was my shit. I just can't wait for the online. I'm going to destroy the campaign. I know for a fact. That is the goal. The goal is to destroy the campaign. Like, I'm talking about beating that shit in as fast as possible. And then do as much of the side missions as I can. And then when the online come out, just go ham. Ham on online.
I'm going to tell you, I'm actually a little nervous because it comes out 3 days after the Fallout 76 beta.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Like, I got work. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do nothing.
I legit, if I didn't have young kids, I would legit take a.
Bro, listen.
I would, Just being real.
You know what I've been thinking of doing? And I'm gonna send you this video when we get off this. Is building the ultimate PS4. Literally getting a portable PS4 so I can take to work and game at work, like hardcore game, like hardcore become that guy, because I miss so much when I go to work, and then I miss so much when I get home, because I get home and I don't want to play.
Yep.
Because I'll be so tired.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'll just play in the morning. But then when I get up in the morning, I got things to do. Wife, kids, son, dog. So it's like, God dang, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I really only been... That's why I haven't been streaming. That's why I haven't been streaming. That's why I haven't been playing as much as I should, is because of that. That's why... because when my schedule is so screwed, and I thought I could handle it when I got back from work, but it only got worse. It only got worse. I wasn't prepared. I was not ready. It just got worse. So,
only thing, my saving grace is that my wife drives to work, so I get to sleep in the car.
Yeah.
So I stay up a little later now. I used to stay up till 10, but now I'm cranking it to 11:30 midnight. Been putting out a lot of videos like crazy. I need to stop BSing. I want to get deeper into my editing, and I really want to add a little more twang to my editing.
Twang. You can get it.
Yeah, I want to throw a little more to it. A couple zoom in, zoom out cuts.
Yeah.
I want to really put some more time into my edit, because I know right now it's just more or less preset, record. I do a lot of one shots. Like, I think 90% of my videos.
Hey, you gonna get what you get.
Yeah, you got this.
You
see me. Oh.
Yeah, but I think it's dope.
Yo cut. But Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm gonna make a crap ton of videos. I'm gonna have fun with that one. Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna be the game, because I thought it was gonna be Shinobi Striker, but after I beat the main story, I kind of fell off with it. Mm-hmm. I've been playing. I play it any chance I get, but it doesn't grab me like I thought it was, and there's something missing. I think they needed to add more fighting modes.
I'm literally thinking of getting a scuff for my PS4. I mean, for my Xbox. I got the scuff for my PlayStation, man, and
with the pedal shift.
Yeah, man, you need this. You need the pedals. If you ain't got the pedals, you don't know what you're doing with yourself. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. Yeah. I think I do all right.
You do all right, but imagine if you had pedals, though.
My fear, my biggest fear of why I've never got custom controllers or any of that, is that I'm gonna be so reliant on it that if you handed me a regular controller,
Oh yeah, you can't give me no regular controller now. No. That shit don't work.
You probably keep, like niggas who you probably keep your controller in your backpack. Like, oh, where we at?
You can't.
All right.
But this is only for shooters though. This is only for shooters. So if this shit break, I ain't playing nothing. Y'all see. $100 controller, hell to the no. I'm not playing. Hey, you want to play Call of Duty? Nope, I ain't got no controller. But I thought you had like 4. Nope, I ain't got no controller.
That's the only reason why I never bought a Elite, never got a Scuff.
The reason why what made me get a Scuff is I always wanted one. Back when Modern Warfare 3 was, I always wanted a Scuff. The reason why is Black Ops 2. Mm-hmm. I always wanted a Scuff because I jump shoot a lot. So I like to jump. I like that. That's the only verticality in video games I like. I like to one jump and shoot and go and particularly go for headshots, not accidentally, because a lot of you so-called pro FPS shooters be getting accidental headshots. I'm talking about going for the headshots. So when you jump shoot, it's another thing, and it's better. So I always try to do that. So then when I realized that you can get a controller with a paddle or a button on the back that you can assign to X, where I don't have to take my thumb off my aim. Oh, it just made it 10 times better.
Oh yeah, that I get it on paper. It makes all the difference in the world. But for me, I already know how I am. If I go from one game to another, I have to If I were to pick up Destiny right now, I damn near would want to start off just to get the feel back.
I'm gonna tell you though, the one thing that's beautiful about Destiny when it comes to like jumping back into it, is the fact that they have PvE, and most of the people who jump into it start back in PvE because they want to get like the guns, they want to level up, do this, that, and the third. That's warm up. And for these new enemies they got in this game, you need it because they be sidestepping and shadow sneaking and shit.
The wobble.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
For the ghouls and goblins. Hey,
but
we legit got to do like a Halloween special. We should shoot live, hand it out. I don't know.
Shoot live and dress up. I'm gonna come
right.
here.
Look stupid.
I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come here dressed up like Aubrey.
I'm
gonna be like Aubrey. I'm gonna dress up like Aubrey. I'm gonna get the full thing with the fresh lineup.
I think I'm gonna do like the Steve Harvey.
Hey, you should definitely do the Steve Harvey though. You should definitely do the Steve Harvey.
Well, folks, we are way over time.
Yeah, we are. Damn. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Destiny, man. Destiny do that to us.
Oh yeah.
Dang, man. Yeah. And it's funny, you don't even play Destiny.
And the fact that I can keep up, like, that's why. But you know what? I know how much of it for me not to talk about Destiny in this day and age is it belongs in the culture, bro. It
does. It does.
That'd be like me trying to talk crap on Fortnite. Whether you like it or not, it is a big part of the gaming culture today. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying you have to play it, but to not acknowledge it is to be blocking yourself from a whole genre, a whole field of gaming.
You heard about what the famous Fortnite streamer was doing to people in his chat?
No, what happened?
Anybody that said Fortnite's dead got blocked.
Oh, Ninja. Oh, yeah, I did
block
see that.
them.
I don't blame them.
I need all the mods to hit the block button. I can't wait to say some shit like that. I need all my mods to start blocking.
Man, we need to stop. I'm Baron J67. Check out all the links below. We're trying to get merch. I'm gonna get that together. Merch.
We'll get it though.
And yeah, Baron J67. Check the links. I got a lot.
T Jones. Everything is in the description.
Yeah,
it's in there.
Oh, Tone Deaf Radio.
Tone Deaf. Actually, shout out. Network. What is tell everybody, do you know what time you guys are shooting?
Fridays. I think we're shooting for 6 to 6:30.
Okay, so
Pacific time.
So Urban Retcon Friday. Check it out on Spreaker.com /Tone Deaf Radio. You said 6:30
Pacific.
Yeah, 6:30 Pacific. So stay tuned or tune in 6:30 Pacific time for an episode of that. Check them out.
Peace.